Okay. Let's see. Is it going? Okay, you guys, team call. Okay. It is what is the date? It is September 13th. I was just saying to Kathy Maloney that I was like the last few weeks, I feel like I've been drinking water from a fire hydrant in a good way. Like nothing bad. It's just been like, oh my gosh, like Arbonne and my life, like all good. But before I get into all the stuff with the team call, I do want to say something that we have an super duper special team member who is joining us from her awesome recovery hospital room. And Karen, we're just so glad that you could be here. And I literally found out about this 15 minutes before the call that Karen, well, do you want to say what happened, or do you want me to just say? Okay. So she had a heart attack. Is that correct? Okay. She had a heart attack and she is doing well. As you can tell, she looks gorgeous. It's, been a few days, and we were just talking about that. It's the little things that you take for granted every single day that you can't even imagine. So she is in good spirits, but we are so thankful that you are okay, Karen. And if you guys would just continue to keep her in your thoughts and prayers, and if you want to send her an encouraging text while she is getting back into the swing of things, that would be awesome. And it's just, such a reminder. I might get emotional or whatever, but like, you guys, we just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or, the next day. Like, life happens. And one of the best gifts about this business, when you do build it, and you build it big and you build it with your all, is this is something that, Karen is still going to have her Arbonne business even when she can't do something for a while, and people are still going to purchase products, and she can't not do anything for a long time. Like, that doesn't work. Like, slowly your sales go down. But this is an unbelievable blessing that we have available to us, and we all like to live our lives as if it's going to go on forever, or the jobs that we have are forever, or like things are forever. And you know what? Life is not static, and it moves and it goes up and down. And it is a harsh, awakening and reminder of like, what, every day is precious, and relationships and people are precious. It's not the things, it's the people. And we have something that our bonds vehicle is about people. We serve people. This isn't just products and wanting to make a lot of money. It's not that. It's for freedom and choice, and being able to live life by design and by your priorities, and be able to be there with people when you want to be there. Right. And it is such a gift. So do not take it for granted. And I'm so grateful, Karen, that you are okay. We will continue to be sending good thoughts and prayers your way for very quick recovery. And I know you will be stronger than ever. Okay. And you have great products to help you. Okay. So you guys, I wanted to talk about what is going on lately and make sure we're all on the same page, because I realize and recognize that I've been posting things and you guys are probably like, wait a minute, what are we doing? What's going on? What's happening with this 10-day and 30-day? Yeah, somebody's knocking on the door, but dad's home, so he's taking care of it. So here's, I want to go like top level so that we're all on the same page. So in a lot of thinking discussions, talking to other VPs, like whatever, I do know that the nutrition is a wonderful entry point for people to be introduced to Arbonne. Okay. Please understand me. I am not only about the nutrition. Okay. I am a huge, huge believer in our skincare, in our makeup, and, like the other product lines, but like, I still, like, I gave a sample, I gave a kit. Well, oh gosh, it's already been 2 days, 2 days ago. to someone. I'm still sampling my RE9. Okay, so do not think that, oh, I'm not going to use my RE9 kits. No, 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 you are. But here's what I know. And what I've learned is that I do feel like for some people, talking about the nutrition is an easy entry point. A lot of people are looking for ways to be healthier, feel good, and it seems like that it's such a buzz right now. And I don't care how people get introduced to Arbonne. I want to get them into the mix. I want to get them in my funnel, okay? And I also am painfully aware that so many people, when they hear 30 days, they're like, and then they hear no coffee, no alcohol, no sugar. No, I mean, they like freak out. They're like, no way could I ever do it. So, but when you say 10 days, like people start considering like, well, maybe I could do 10. And so the thought process was, let's offer a group that is welcoming both people who are saying, I'm just going to do this for 10 days and kind of do a quick reset. And also people who are like, no, I'm in it. I'm doing the 30. Like I'm, on a journey to health. Right. And with the mindset that those people who are coming in just thinking they're doing it for 10 days, knowing that many of them, as they start feeling good, that their response is going to be, well, I think I might keep going. I think I feel amazing. And so that is happening, which is super fun. So I need to count up how many people I have personally in this group. That's horrible that I don't know. I think I have about 15, clients or whatever. And I think other than I haven't totally connected with 4 of them, but 11 are all like, oh, I'm going to keep going. And I'm like, yes. I'm so excited. No, of course, some of them are like, well, I mean, I may have, some alcohol, or I may have a coffee here and there, but I'm going to really try to keep going. And I think that is fabulous, because that's what we want people to understand is like, it sounds so daunting, but once you get through those first handful of days, like you do start feeling so much better that it's like, well, wait a minute, like, why would I stop now if I've already come this far? Okay. So that's one thing. The other thing within this group is that I'm getting them in the funnel. And what is our job in Arbonne? My job as an Arbonne consultant is I want to tell people about what Arbonne has to offer from a product perspective, as well as from a business perspective. And so these people are coming in about the product, about nutrition. And Jody Holsinger and I discussed, I said, how about we tee up for our consultants that with posts and different Facebook Lives that I can do in the group. And we'll even do like a prize that we bring up having an Arbonne overview with your consultant so that all that Arbonne has to offer. You guys, an Arbonne overview is basically a 1-with-1, okay? It would be going over the why Arbonne sheet, okay? It would absolutely, if you remember with the 30 and 30, some of you didn't do it, which is totally fine. If you did not do it and you didn't watch Ashley Stone's YouTube training that I posted along with the 30 and 30, so you guys, was that the beginning of July? No, middle of July? When was that? Oh my gosh. Do you like how my brain is like, I don't even know. I think it was the beginning of August. No, it was the end of July. Oh my word, right? You could do this too. Okay. So it was near the end of July. So if you're looking back through and just look through files, just click on files and the 30 and 30 stuff will be in there. Okay. So Ashley Stone talks you through doing an Arbonne overview with someone. Okay. The biggest thing about an Arbonne overview, you guys, is literally the number one thing is listening to them. Okay. Where you're like, you know what? Tell me, if you don't know them very well, tell me a little bit about yourself. What are some things that you really love? Like, do you have any crazy dreams or aspirations that you used to have that you've kind of let go of? Just getting to know let's find connection points. Okay. Let's see what's going on. And then let's see if there's something that Arbonne can meet. But I specifically in this group teed up for you guys to make it really easy as a consultant to text or call and say, hey, Mary, I don't know if you saw today's post or yesterday's Facebook Live where Julianne, that girl, was talking about having an Arbonne overview, but I'd love to schedule one with you so that you know all that Arbonne has to offer, because it's really important for everybody to know, you know, what Arbonne has to offer, and then you decide where it all fits in with you. And it just makes it easier, right? Like, I think for someone to be like, if a third party is like, hey, have you had your Arbonne overview? The other thing is that we're putting in an incentive where if people have their Arbonne overview by Monday, September 25th, their name is going to be put in a raffle for $100 worth of free product that I am purchasing for people who earn it on my team. Okay. So that's not $100 out of your pocket. It's $100 out of mine. Well, 65 plus tax and shipping. So I am doing that to try to help you support your business, and also that added incentive of like, why would somebody want to have an Arbonne overview? Oh, I want to have an Arbonne overview because I want $100 of free product. I mean, no big deal to take 20 to 30 minutes on the phone or meet real quick for coffee or something. Well, maybe not coffee. Maybe it's a detox tea, right? But I am excited about this because today I spent following up and scheduling my Arbonne overviews with people who are in the detox right now. And I'm still connecting with people, and, you know, messages are going back and forth, but, you know, people are like, sure, I'll have an Arbonne overview. And my goal is to do it live. Okay. That's my goal. But what I've also found is that might not work. Okay. So I have also offered to send a video and say, you know, we can, you know, like, okay, if it's not working for us to meet or meet live, because actually I think everyone is local right now that I'm doing, you know, that's in the detox. I said, what about you watch a video? I send you a couple videos to watch, and then we follow up on the phone. Okay. And the video that I am sending is Jody's Discover Arbonne from this past Sunday. Okay. And I have the recording and I need to post it. I'm so sorry that I haven't posted it. I just got it though, so it's not like I've had it for a long time. Or I'm saying, hey, could you hop on this call on Sunday night at 8:30, because she's basically going to be doing, you know, an Arbonne overview. Okay. And then I would follow up with the 4 questions that I use from the ABC Ask. And you guys, they're on the website, pureliving.biz. If you go under consultant tools, the first thing says ABC Ask, and you click on that, and you click on that first document, it has the 4 questions in there. Okay. So the thought process is, I want to get people exposed, right? I want to get them in the funnel and kind of figure out, is there something else? The other thing though that I want to tell you is in the overview, what I want people to understand is that, number one, you're just being introduced right now to the nutrition, which I'm so excited that you are loving the nutrition. Okay. But I want you to think about all of the stuff. Like, if you were to take a laundry basket through your house, like, the stuff that you are putting on your body is just as important as what you're putting in your body. And you have no idea how many things you are using that Arbonne has a clean, safe, results-based product that you get a discount on that you can replace it with. Okay? Because what all we are doing is introducing people into Arbonne and like helping them convert their spending to really great products. That's really the name of the game, right? So, I want to get across the business plan and the simplicity of it, because what I've realized I feel like over the last few years, it's been a little out there. I mean, we've said we meet with people with, group presentations or one-with-ones. That's how we build this business. But I had this huge aha that I'm like, I don't think people are walking away feeling like, well, I could do that. Like, I know what the plan is and I could execute that. And that's where the power of duplication slide, which I should probably pull that up. Hold on. The power of duplication slide. Hold on. This one right here, which I will share my screen. Just a moment. How do I do that? Blah, blah, blah. I'll share screen. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see this? Let me move it over a little bit. This slide right here. Can you guys see? Terry, nod your head if you can see it. Kind of. Oop, not that one. This one. The find 5, teach 3 is hugely important, because what I want everybody to understand is your job as a consultant every single month is to find at least 5 new preferred clients that purchase an ASVP in nutrition or skincare. Okay. That's what you want to do. Okay. And you're wanting to find 3 to 4 people as quickly as possible who are willing to find 5 each month. Okay. And when you look at that, you're like, I mean, most people, when I show them this, I'm like, this is really what I do. They're like, oh, that's what you do? And I don't care how people do it. I don't care if it's through one-with-ones or it's online, it's through Snapchat. It's, like you guys, if it's in a group, I don't care. Like, to me, that's up to you and your life and your market too, because I feel like everybody has a little bit different market of where their friends are at and what they're doing. But this is what we do. Okay. And I want people to understand that's how simple it is. And as we're introducing people through nutrition, I want them to also understand we have skincare too. So in the Arbonne overview with everybody, I'm going to be giving them an RE9 kit or an RE9 sample and saying, now, like you've been really loving the nutrition products. Just wait until you try this stuff on your skin. Okay. And see like how amazing this stuff feels. And you already get a discount. And what's super cool is we know that preferred clients right now, Arbonne's doing that free shipping September, October, and November. You guys, I am not telling my preferred clients that they have through November. Don't you dare tell them they have till November. Oh my goodness. I am telling them, guess what? Right now, this month, you have free shipping. Now, I'm not saying it expires September 30th, but I want them thinking it's this month. We need to get stuff ordered for you. Okay? So the power of duplication, this, as well as understanding the 5 steps to MVP that Jody and I have gone over in this Discover Arbonne, and you guys, I'll be going over this again on Sunday night. This really is brass tacks what we do. Like, we find people who convert their spending to Arbonne, who are also willing to find other people to convert their spending to Arbonne. And in that process, you are going to find people who are willing to convert their spending, but they're not necessarily going to try to find other people to convert. Okay? So they're either people who are business builders, like they're switching and they're finding other people to switch, or they're just switchers and they're going to become loyal clients. But that's what we do. And it's so, so powerful. And I just realized like I was just making it sound too hard and too not workable or doable in someone's busy life. So, so that's that. I think I'm done sharing that. So I'll go back to like normal. Hold on. Stop share. Okay. So here's what's happening then in this detox group. I'm going to have a couple more Facebook Lives. There are a lot of 10-day people that hopefully are continuing. I'm not going to kick them out. So unless they like leave the group, they're in and they're going to hopefully see the posts. But I want you guys, if you have people in there, ask them, when can we schedule your Arbonne overview? You have to have it done before Monday, the 25th, in order for your chance to win $100 in free product. You guys, $100 in free product is pretty stinking awesome. So get that done. And then also I am going to be teeing up tomorrow as far as the skincare of like what we put in our bodies and on our skin is just as important, so that you can also say, okay, now that you're loving the nutrition, I want to gift you with a sample of our blockbuster anti-aging skincare that has outperformed the number one products in both retail and network marketing. Because it has. I mean, okay, so it was the older version, but our newer version is way better. So there's no way it wouldn't kick the hiney off of those, the number ones. Like there's no way. There's no way. So I feel very confident in saying that. So like let people know and be like, the coolest thing about this is because you're a preferred client, you can get an incredible deal on this stuff, And you have free shipping right now. Did you know that you have free shipping right now in the month of September? What's up? So, okay. So that is this is my like viewpoint, is that right now there's going to be another group starting October 2nd. Okay. Monday, October 2nd. Is that Monday? I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me look because I'm a little tired. I posted it correctly on the team page, but yes, Monday, October 2nd, the next reboot group starts. And on next Monday, the 18th, is when I'm doing the online Facebook presentation to just give information about what is this 10-day detox and this 30-day detox. Like, what is it? Okay. So invite people onto that. And here's what's been super fun is it's starting to spread for me. So I have 15 people who are doing this with me, and I already have, wait a minute, hold on, let me think about this. So Katie brought me Cammie, and Todd brought me Kevin, and Addie brought me Mike and Catherine, and I'm forgetting somebody. I have I have 5 new clients from people who are doing the 10-day right now because of people they've talked to. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh. I've gotten messages like, hey, I'm so-and-so's friend, and I think I want to do that 10-day thing too. Like, yeah. Okay. So this is, and I'm like so excited about this because I was like, this is how this is going to work. Jody and I were like planning this out because of stuff that we know some other people are doing. I'm like, this is how this is so going to work. And it's working. Okay. And so here's the also fun is that the people who are bringing me people, guess what kind of conversation I'm going to have with them? I'm going to have the upgrade conversation. I'm going to be like, Katie, I'm so glad you're loving that detox. And I'm so thankful that you brought me Cammie. You know what you totally need to do? You totally need to upgrade because like you're talking to people about it. Like why not have like your own little mini store? It's like, I know you're not planning on doing some big business or anything like that, but like why should I get all of the money versus you? Right? Okay. And the reason why, you guys, is I know when people upgrade to consultant, they are so much more loyal. Okay. So yes, do I sacrifice that that preferred client commission? Yeah, I do. But I make way more money in the long term off of people who've upgraded to consultant because they do start referring people and yapping their jaws, and they buy more stuff and they buy more frequently. And I am not in this just for the short-term game plan. I'm in for the long term. So this is, does this make sense? Okay. So October 2nd is our next group. I'm going to continue to finesse this and work on how to changing the posts a little bit based on the fact that we have 10-dayers in there and, that think that they're only going to be in for 10 days. Haha, little do they know they're still going to be on for the whole 30. And I am absolutely open to comments and suggestions that you have for me where you feel like it could be better. Terry Varner, I'm still waiting for you to do your Facebook Live in the group. You did it? Oh, wait, hold on. Did you do it?
Yeah, I got lots of likes.
You did it in our Facebook group. How did I miss that? Oh my gosh, when did you do it?
Before Labor Day.
Get out. That is so funny. I was like, I'm totally putting Terry on the spot. Okay, well, I'm going to go watch that, Terry. And I might comment it so it comes up in the feed so people see it. Oh my God. So funny. Well, thank you. I want you to do it again in the next one, okay?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So that was a pre-planned. Terry and I talked about what I wanted her to say on Facebook Live. So I would appreciate, please don't go Facebook Live in that group unless you've talked to me first, because that might be a little crazy. But anyways, Terry, you're awesome. Thank you. I'm so sorry about that. I can't wait to watch it. Okay. So I'm just making sure I'm thinking through all my thoughts on this. Okay, so the Arbonne overview, just to make sure, it's a 1-with-1. Do it over the phone. Do it. I do want you to, okay, if you are not a district manager yet, here's the one thing I'm going to say. You need to use your upline. Okay? And even if you are a district manager, I would highly encourage you to use your upline on your Arbonne overview. And you just say, Mary, okay, cool. Let's hop on a call with Tuesday or Thursday at, 8:30 work for you, or, whatever it is. And you say, awesome. My friend Julianne is probably going to hop on because she's training me. Is it, what I would say? She's training me. It's so not a big deal, and she's super fun or whatever, and you'll love her. So does that make sense? It's not a big deal, but here's the reason why. Third party is a very, very, very big deal in you sponsoring. And when you are doing it alone and you are getting in front of a good number of people and you're not having success, I think one of the reasons is because you're not having someone help you sponsor. And it isn't you. They like you. They just think that maybe you've lost your marbles, or you know what I mean? They need that extra added, oh, okay, this is real. Okay. So it's that you can have them watch a Sunday Discover Arbonne. You can have them watch Jody's recording, which I will post from last Sunday because I thought she did a really, really good job. And I love how Jody and I have such different personalities, you guys, because for someone, you may want them to watch my recording, and somebody else, you're like, oh, no, she totally needs to watch Jody, right? I think it just depends. And that's why it all works in Arbonne. So I am going to say, I think all of you guys can unmute yourself if you want to. Does anyone have any questions about this process and my big idea of this is an amazing reach out method for you to start building massive clients and business builders out of this. Okay. It's always been here. It's not like we're doing something totally different. We're just doing little tweaks and being very focused. Does anybody have anything? I did such a good job. Nobody has anything.
I got in late, so I'll have to watch the recording. Then I'll have questions.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Mary. Okay. The other thing, the final thing that I want to, this is pretty much the final thing, that I want to make sure, you guys, our system is really simple. This is our system. Okay. It's TTP. It's talk to people. Talk. Can't build a business without talking. And I know you can text, but at some point the human voice has to be conveyed. Okay. I actually had someone that I was Voxering with last week. It was so cute. And I was giving her an update, on what I was doing and how every day I'm blocking off 30 minutes of focus for my business, 30 minutes of focus for my personal Arbonne store, where I'm not helping somebody else. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing laundry or bills or all the other things that I do in my life, right? And we all have all sorts of stuff, right? It's 30 minutes. And you guys, today, it was like 45 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally like over my time or whatever. Like, it goes quickly, but in a really good way. I got so much accomplished. And I know I talked about this last week, but you guys, 30 minutes of focus is all it takes to start the shift and the momentum in your business. I feel so stinking good. And I have stuff that's happening. And now, is it all happening on WebStats yet? No, I do have new clients, which is super fun, but I have stuff brewing for me bringing on. My goal is 8 new business builders by the end of this year that are direct to me, promoted to district or above. Okay, 8. Because I know I can do that. And I know that you can do that too. So the 40 faces, this thing right here, this is your system. And I printed it out because I was like, oh my gosh, true confessions. I haven't been using this. And this is like the best. So I printed it out today, which obviously I haven't filled it out yet, but I'm like, I'm going to write everybody's name. And I am playing that 30 and 30 game for the next, I'm doing it through the end of the year. Me. So my 2 major commitments, actually, no, that's not true. I have 4 commitments that I made after Green Bay. The first one is I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning every morning. I know, crazy, because I am not a morning person. And those of you who know me really well know that. But I know that when I can have some time in the morning to myself, have my tea, look over my to-do list, I like to have some quiet time and meditate, prayer time, whatever you want to call it or whatever. That's really important for me getting grounded. And I think every single person needs that. Quieting your mind is a beautiful thing. But so 5:30 in the morning, I'm writing down 6 things the night before I go, like at night before I go to bed. And so then in the morning, I'm looking at those 6 things that I wrote down. Okay. And it literally most of the time is 6 people that I'm going to contact in my 30 minutes of focus. Okay. I think there's something seriously, like there is, I don't know, the universe is all connected, right? Like it's pretty amazing when I follow, like when I'm writing down a name and what happens, like it's like your brain starts working on what you need to do while you're sleeping. There's like scientific evidence of this. So, I know I'm going really long. I'm sorry. But this is all really important because I feel like I haven't seen you guys and okay. So 5:30 in the morning, I'm writing down 6 things the night before. I'm doing my 30 minutes of focus Monday through Friday without fail. like I'm like, this is till the end of the year. Like this is through December. Okay. And I am doing 30 and 30. I am sharing the Arbonne story with 30 people every month. And you guys, I have a ways to go this month. It's, I do. So, but I have things working, but this second part of the month is going to be busy, but I know what happens out of this. And it's like, busy's great when it's positive busy, right? And when you're growing. And what was I going to say about the 30 and 30? Oh, and I said this on live in our team page, but I want to make sure you guys hear this. The biggest aha that I had last week is that there are all of these people. You guys have been doing this a long time. I've talked to a lot of people, okay? Most people in my life know what it is that I do, right? And now that doesn't mean every single person I've had a one-with-one with or whatever, but there are a lot of people in my life that I've talked to. And I was reminded that, oh my word, there are people that you need to go back to. And it is okay to go back, and it is safe to go back. And when you come from the intention of that you want to serve other people and make sure that, it's like, are you sure? Has anything changed? And what I am such on the march right now is like, I'm like, oh my word, I feel like I've done everybody a disservice that I didn't get it down to brass tacks on like the simplicity and the doability, which I know that's probably not even a word, but I don't care. The doability of this business. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And so I am reaching out to people saying, okay, I am absolutely on a mission. I've had some huge ahas. I love my business. I know we've talked about this before, but would you be open to letting me share a few things? Because I've realized that I did not paint the picture of the simplicity and the doability of how this really works in brass tacks. And I think that you think that what I do is a lot harder or whatever than it really actually is. And like more complicated. Because the hard part is our mental, it's our mind, it's like our fears, and that's the hard part. Like doing this business isn't hard. It's like dealing with ourselves and being a person of our word and like keeping our appointment to ourselves, is the hard part. So I'm just making sure there's not anything else. I really, really, really am ready to blow the doors off of this thing. I feel like I've gone through so much great stuff and also hard stuff, and I could not be more excited. And you need to understand that people are waiting for you to ask them again. You guys, pride keeps us from doing things that we need to do. And there are people who are watching you that they might be thinking, gosh, I wonder how that Arbonne thing is going for Terry. I probably should have said something to her way back when. Like, we think that we've told them one time and that they know, and that they just know, and they're going to come back to us if they're ever ready. You guys, you love people where they're at, and you do give them space. So please don't be the bugger, okay? But there are people that you've talked to that maybe like they're on your mind, and you're like, okay, for some reason you just keep popping up in my mind, and I just like, can we revisit this? Because I've had some huge ahas, and my business is about to explode. And I just want to make sure that nothing's changed, because I'd hate to feel like it was because I didn't really give you the whole picture that you're not doing this. And people aren't going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're offering this again. Like, does that make sense? When we are really about serving other people and being there, and so that guess what? They have a plan B when life strikes. That's a wonderful thing. That's what we're about, right? And the plan B can become the plan A. Okay, does anybody have anything that you want to ask me before we get off the call? I know I've been long-winded, but I feel like we've needed a couple of big team calls to make sure that we're all on the same page. And I don't want you to think like, oh, my final thing about this whole clean eating thing, this is only going to be effective for you if you commit to at least doing the 10-day. You cannot effectively make this work for you and you don't really do this. Okay. So if you're not willing, I feel badly for you because you're totally missing out. Your body's missing out. And, it's about progression, not perfection. Like you don't, but you need to do it. Okay. You need to have and be like, who wants to do this with me? I am looking for 10 people for us to lock arms and do this together. Cause I'm going to keep going, whatever it is that you need to say. Right. So I'll be quiet. Anybody have any questions or any comments? Nope. Okay. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. So awesome and amazing. You guys are my biggest reason for forging ahead, because if I stay where I'm at, all of you guys are not going to necessarily be MVPs, and that is not okay because you guys are all MVPs. So, make sure to mind your mind. I posted a podcast today. Stinking listen to it, people. I listen to lots of stuff and I know sometimes but make the time. Listen to it while you're driving. You're going on a walk or something. You're folding laundry. You're doing your bills. I don't care. Listen to it while you're falling asleep tonight. It's like the stuff that I post, I do select really, like, I'm not sharing with you everything that I'm listening to because that would be a little overwhelming. I'm giving you the best of the best and the stuff that I think that you guys need to hear because I needed to hear it, right? And I just think the world of you guys. So Karen, again, we are so thankful that you are okay. We are praying for a very quick, full, crazy recovery, stronger than ever. And I'm so glad you were on tonight. You are amazing. And everybody, let's do this. Okay. I'll see you on the Sunday night Discover Arbonne and Monday night. Okay. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.